Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I am Miss Lovely, back with another video, you guys. And y'all, can y'all believe it is 2020? Baby, it is already the year of 2020, a whole nother decade. You guys, I remember sitting in this same exact seat a year ago, and I was talking about manifestation. And you guys, it's just amazing how manifestation works. So I said a year ago, around this time last year, I said this time next year, which is now, I was going to come back and I was going to do a review of how manifestation works. Gave you guys some tips on how to manifest everything that you want, everything that your heart desires, everything that you want. I shared with you guys some tips on how to be great, how to be lovely. And you guys, it is a year later. So, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of my lovelies. It is definitely a great pleasure, and it is an honor to be here today, you guys, because God has blessed us all. If you are watching this right now, then God has blessed you so much to where you are right here watching this video a whole year later. Now, if you are interested in what I've got to say about how manifestation works, writing down the vision and making it plain, if you're interested in seeing how it works and what I got to say about it, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so I just want to say again, Happy New Year to all of you ladies and gentlemen out there that are watching. I am so happy to be in another year. 2019 was a different kind of year for me, okay? I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. 2019 started out real rocky. It started out real rocky. But I did say that I was going to write down my visions, write down my aspirations, write down my goals. I said I was going to write down things that I wanted manifested. And I did that. I did exactly that, you guys. And the year before that, I wrote it down. So what I'm going to do today is, wait, you know what? Before we even get too far in the video, do y'all remember when I said this? Watch this. I'm trying to preach, but I'm just trying to share some knowledge, you guys, because 2018 was just the surface. 2019 is about to be on and popping. You feel me? 2019 is about to be on and popping. Okay. Do y'all remember that video? Do you remember that video? If you don't remember the entire video, I will definitely link it in the description box below. Make sure you go out and check out 2019, how I leveled up, how I manifested everything, how everything just came to flourish, how everything just came to pass. So if y'all remember that video, if you haven't watched it, I will definitely leave it in the description box below. Go and check that video out, because that was around the same time last year. Okay, and I think this is something I'm going to continue to do on my channel on a yearly basis, just so that I can encourage somebody out there who may struggle or may be interested, or who just really want to know how manifestation works. Okay, so do you guys remember this book right here? Do y'all remember this? Wait. Look, it's so ragged, almost ragged, and now the little thing already done bent out of shape. Do y'all remember this book? Do you guys remember this book? If you don't remember this book, hold on. Roll the clip back. How it can help you manifest, level up, and get what you want for 2019. Okay, so First thing you're gonna need to do is get you a notebook and a pen. Okay, sis? Okay? The first thing you do is get you something to write with in a notebook. Get you a pretty, I mean, it don't have to be nothing pretty, but let it be something that's going to be inspiring to you. So when you get your thoughts, you can get this paper, this notebook out, and this pen, and you start writing. I got this same book, y'all. This same exact book. Okay, as you guys can see, I have a pretty good amount of pages still in here that I have not written in, so I will continue using this, but I do have like a lot of pages, but I've been using like front and back of the pages or whatever of just stuff. I've been using this book, okay, but this right here is the one that I'm going to talk about today. But I will definitely continue using this book because, I mean, it's a little raggedy or whatever, but you know, the raggedy ones is the ones that, you know, do good. And this one is small enough where it can fit in my purse. And, you know, I can, if I'm at work or if I'm not at home, it's something I can put in my purse, pull out. If I'm thinking about something, I can pull it out and be able to write in it right then and there. So I will continue on using this book. But I just wanted to remind you guys that I still got my book and I still use it, okay? But this right here, my friend, this is everything that my husband and I request we put in the atmosphere for 2019 for God to do in our lives, for what we were wanting in our lives, in our family lives, what we were requesting that God do for us, and how we act upon our manifestations. So you guys, I am able to check off. We actually already went through our list the other day, which was the first. We actually had 10 things on here. You guys, my husband and I, we were able to mark off about 8.5 things on this list that came to pass. 8.5 out of 10. I think that's really, really good. We wrote everything down that we wanted. We wrote it how we wanted it, and it came to pass. You guys, we wrote it down. We knew what we wanted, and it came to pass. Now, before I get detailed into what our agreement was for 2019, I just want to do a brief recap of 2019. 2019 was a rough year for me, mentally and emotionally, because if you don't know, most of you do know that follow me already, I lost my mother February the 1st. She transitioned on February the 1st of 2019. And losing a mother, you guys, is such a hard pill to swallow. Hear what I say. Losing a parent is such a hard pill to swallow. It seems like I lost a part of me that I cannot get back. And to this day, I still feel the same way. I think about my mom every single day. There isn't a day that don't go by that I don't think about her. And you know, the older that I get, I find myself acting and talking just like her. My mannerisms are just like her. I find myself, you know, I find a lot of her in me. And I have to keep reminding myself that she is in a far better place than being here on this cruel world. She ain't got to suffer no more. She doesn't have to have any tubes, just picks and pricks. She doesn't have to go through any of that anymore. She is literally at peace. So 2019, mentally, it was challenging for me. There were times when I would just wake up in the middle of the night, just cry because I miss my mom so much. And I can think back when I was little, when I was just a young girl, a little girl, I used to hate my mama. Seriously, I used to really hate my mama because I felt like she was the meanest woman on this world, on this earth. But now that I'm older and I am a grown woman making boss moves, now that I have a husband, now that I have children of my own, I understand why my mama was the way she was to me, because she wanted me not to do what she felt like I shouldn't have been doing. She already was preparing me for these days now. So I really appreciate all that she has taught me. So in just reviewing back, it was very emotionally for me for the year of 2019, because it was happy moments, but those happy moments weren't quite as happy because she wasn't here with me. But I know she was looking down on me, and she was like, that's my girl. That's my girl. I knew you got it. I knew you had it in you. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. See, I raised you right. I can just hear my mama now saying all those good things and, oh, that's my girl. Oh, I know I raised you right. I can just hear her now saying all those things, looking down on me in heaven, how proud of she is of me. Because 2019, it was a good year for us. I'm not saying every day was sunny. I'm not saying every day was like a rainy day, honey, because we had some rainy days. We had a lot of rainy days. Rainy days to the point where, honey, I'm about to go and just throw the whole raincoat away, honey, because this ain't gonna work, okay? We're gonna get real. I just didn't, it was days I didn't know if I was gonna go or come. Seriously. But the good days outweighed the bad days, and I am so thankful for it. And I think that's the most memorable, that's the most traumatic thing that has ever happened to me. So 2019 will always be a year that will kind of resonate with me. It will always resonate with my soul, because that is the day that my mother transitioned on to be with the Lord. Other than that, 2019 was overall a good year, okay? Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in the same seat a year later about to tell you guys how God has truly been amazing to us. So I'm just going to briefly go down our list of what my husband and I declared for 2019, and I'm going to tell you exactly how everything came to pass, okay? The first thing, it was financial increase. Our salaries actually increased. Maintain excellence in the job and receive recognition for our excellence. I'm gonna go ahead and check that off the list, you guys, because God did that. Let me get my pen. Hold on. Let me get my pen. Y'all know how we do. These videos are gonna start becoming a part of the lovely routine, okay? So number one, I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off my list because he did that. Oh, this pen don't want to write. I got another one. Yeah, I just put my hair up in some kind of little thing or whatever, because I had these little clips right here, and I wanted to use my little clips because I really hadn't been able to wear my clips yet, and I was like, you know what, this is a perfect time to put on my clips now and do my little video, my manifestation video or whatever. But anyways, so I'm gonna take my pen, you guys, and I'm gonna mark this number one off my list because he did that. My husband got promoted to another position, and of course, a promotion comes with bigger responsibility. You already know how that goes, but bigger responsibility, of course, the more money you make. So overall, that is nothing to complain about because God gives the biggest struggles to the biggest fighters. So for number 1, I'm going to hit and mark that off my list because he did that. Number 2, it says closer family bond within this house and our extended families, and that has happened. And I would say that because of the death of my mom, it has kind of drawn all of us a little bit closer together now. It's unfortunate that somebody has to die for it to happen, but it kind of happened like that, and it's kind of weird that it happened, but it did. It drew my immediate family closer together. It drew me and my dad closer together. It grew my husband and my dad relationship closer together, and just my aunts, my mom's sisters and brothers, and my cousins. It just drew all of us closer together. I speak to my family more often than I was before, and that's that closer bond that I really, really wanted, and we wrote it down, and it came to pass. So I'm gonna check that off my list, okay? Number 3, it says travel more to other states/countries with the children. And it says vacations to be enjoyable and not struggle. Okay, you guys, we did that. We took a few vacations last year, and we did take the children to Orlando. We took the kids to Disney, and we were able to go, and we didn't go broke down there, okay? Because, sometimes I'd be like, ooh, honey, I don't know about that. But we were able to take a family vacation down to Orlando. We had a really, really good time. And we did not have to break the bank to do so. We were able to do everything that we wanted to do. The kids had a wonderful time. Myself and my husband had a wonderful time, and that's what we wanted, and we were able to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that off of the list, you guys. I'm so excited right now, and let's just take a moment for these eyes. I'll probably do another separate review on these eyes, but these contacts actually came from TTDI. Yeah, somewhere over another country, sorry, child, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just really, really loving them. Anyway, back to number 5, it says stronger relationship with God, continuously growing spiritually. And, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and mark that off my list because he did that. I have become stronger and believe in the word, reading my Bible. And it just says I wanted a stronger relationship with God. And, I found myself talking to God more and more and more, and I'm going to go ahead and check that off my list because it's more of a reality thing. It's more like a relatable type of relationship. Like, look, God, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to need you to come on and just tell me what I need to do, how I need to do it. I need you to make it real plain. Like, it's very, like, that's the kind of relationship that me and God got. I don't be trying to, like, Father in heaven, for you are the master and you have the plan. God, I don't have to talk to God like that. I have a relationship with him to be like, you know what, me and him, that God is like my homie. God is my best friend, my spiritual friend. He is like, I don't have to like sugarcoat nothing with him. He already knows my thoughts. He already knows what I want. And I'd be like, look, Lord, look, I know I done messed up, but I need you to forgive me. I'm like, I just be real with him. Like, look, I know I said I wasn't gonna do this, and I said, Lord, if you just get me out of this situation, I won't do it again. Like, that's the kind of relationship, that's the kind of conversations I have with my God. I'm serious. So you guys, that was number 5, and that's just, it's very clear. It was very plain. I asked for a better relationship, and that's what I got, and that's what I'm gonna continue to have with him. Number 6 was for my children to academically be better at school, because we always want the best for our children. My children struggled in a few areas academically, and times and things have changed nowadays, you guys. So a lot of this stuff I don't understand, so I have to Google stuff, and a lot of stuff I don't understand and that don't make sense to me. So I be getting mad that they don't understand. I'm like, Lord, I need you to help me. I need you to help me so I can help them. So I just put it I pray for my children. I anoint them with oil every day before I leave to go to work and before they go to school. And they don't even know I've been praying for them, but I will just anoint my hand and just rub on their back, their head, somewhere before they leave the house, and let Lord allow them to regulate their little minds, help them to understand, help them to make better decisions. Don't let them get followed up with the wrong crowd. You know, I have to pray for my boys on a daily basis, especially in a time like this, you guys. We have to definitely keep our children in prayer at all times. So I just basically wanted them to be covered under the blood, and for them to flourish academically, and they did that. Not only did they flourish academically, let me tell y'all something right now. When I say God will show up and he will show out, he will give you everything that your heart desire and want, you guys. So my children, both of my kids played football season at school. When I say they won every single game of football during their football season, when I say that was the most rewarding, that was a really, really great feeling as a mother had for my boys, because they won every game. Okay, they won every single game. They were undefeated. And talking about a proud mama moment. So when I say God showed out, he showed out. So not only did he help, not only did he turn the thing around for them academically, but he turned it around in more than just an academic way. You get what I'm saying? You know how, I mean, y'all just don't understand. Like, it's the little things that we pray for, and it may not be nothing to you guys, but it's everything to me. Everything to me, just to see the smile on their faces, just to see that they are a part of a winning team. You know, if they're a part of a winning team, then they already know that mom and daddy are part of a winning team too, baby. We all gonna be winning around here. We all winning, and it's just a great feeling to see that your children are a part of a winning team, and they've never had that before. So for them to be able to be a part of that was just a blessing, and I was so excited about it, so ecstatic for it. All right, so let's go ahead and check this off my list, because God did that. Oh God, he is so amazing, y'all. He did that. This is number 7. He didn't answer. I think the Lord kind of playing with me on this one right here, because I had asked him to help me lose 100 pounds. See, he probably looked at this thing and said, "Girl, please laugh." So we're gonna laugh together. So I'm gonna put the number 7 back on my list for 2020, and we're gonna see when 2021 get here and see if he gonna answer my prayer that time. So this one of the ones that's got to go back on the list, okay? And number 8, it says, blessed to be a blessing, the head, not the tail, above, not beneath, the lender, and not the borrower. You guys, when I say that came to pass, it came to pass. It came to pass. We've been blessed to be a blessing to others. And when we bless people, we don't do it and looking for something in return, because that's not truly being a blessing to somebody else. Because being a blessing to somebody else is blessing them and not looking for something in return, and not looking for recognition because you did it. That's not a blessing. That's not blessed to be a blessing. But we were able to be blessed to be a blessing to a lot of people, several ways. Okay, the head and not the tail. In several ways, we were the head, not the tail. Above and not beneath. We were above and not beneath. We were the lenders, not the borrowers. I don't recall ever having to borrow anything. I do recall several people having to come to us to borrow. So that made us the lenders. And I'm not bragging at all, but I'm just telling you, showing you guys that whatever you ask for, whatever you want, if if you write it down, you make it plain in your vision, it will come to pass. And that's just what we ask God for. We wanted to have a clear heart, clear mind, a peace of mind, that when we are blessed, we want to be a blessing to someone else because we got blessed. You feel me? And it's always a good feeling to be able to bless somebody else, because things can always turn around for the good, or it can always turn around for the bad. But we always want it to, of course, for the good. So I was alone, just a blessing, just blessed to be a blessing. And number 9, we go from glory to glory, from glory to glory. And I'm gonna check that off the list because he did that. Check, 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 check. And the last thing is finding a church home or a church family, and I'm gonna probably have to add that one back onto the list, because we have been able to visit some churches, and we have gone to visit some churches or whatever, but we haven't really found that church where we can really say, okay, this is it. This is where we can really see ourselves worshiping. We haven't really found that church home yet, and that was one thing that was on our list that I'm going to put back on the list for 2020. Because I feel that there is some place out there for us. We just have to, I guess, pray a little bit harder, do a little bit more research, something that all of us as a family can actually go to, because the church back at home, it was called Family Worship Center, and it was a place where the children had their own area to go to, and they loved going to that church, and they were actually learning the Bible. They were teaching them good, down, solid home training of the word. I mean, it was very on their level, and that's what we liked about that. And we haven't really found a place here that has that same foundation. It doesn't have that same structure. On the other hand, I am a preacher's daughter, so therefore I am kind of used to going to church, being in church for a few hours. My husband, on the hand, is not necessarily, used to that. So I'm a little bit more adjustable. I'm more adaptable to any type of, long as it's Christian, long as it's spiritual, long as they're teaching the word, I'm okay with that. So that's where we're having to compromise because of what he's used to and what I'm used to. But that's just to share some enlightenment that we're still looking for a church home, and that's something that I'll probably just add back to our list for 2020. So that is basically it in a nutshell. I didn't really go deep in detail with every little thing, but that kind of sums up everything, okay, you guys? So this is going to be the first video for 2020. I would like for all of you to give yourself a pat on the back. For all my oldies but my goodies, if you are an oldie but a goodie, hashtag oldie but a goodie. If you are new to the channel, then welcome. I am Miss Lovely. So yeah, guys, so again, Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. Hope you guys had a wonderful New Year. I hope 2020 is the year. 2020 is going to be the year. 2020 is going to be the year for prosperity. 2020 is going to be the year, man. We about to blow up. Y'all think 2019 was something? 2019 was something, but 2020 is about to be on and popping. Why? Because I feel it in my heart. I believe it within my mind. I wrote it down. It's gonna happen. 2020 is gonna be the year that, man, we about to be popping. I feel within my heart that 2020 is going to be the year to where I'm not gonna share like my vision and my goals, because I have to protect my space and I want to protect my goals, and I want to protect that energy that I put out there. I've shared it with my husband, and I probably will share it with you guys when it's time, when it's the right time. But 2020 is going to be the year. 2020 is going to be the year, you guys. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. And I'm just wanting to say thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for all the love and the support that you guys have given me on my channel for 2019. Y'all already know I ain't in no race. I mean, I'm good doing my own thing. You know, I'm in my own lane doing my own thing. I'm going to continue doing videos because I love doing videos. I will probably do some more fashion videos. I'm probably doing some more cooking videos, some hair vlogs, some nail vlogs, some day in the life. I'm going y'all going to get a little bit of everything of me on this channel. Now, I was deciding if I was going to create a second channel and let this be my main channel and do a second channel just for beauty. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm still discussing that with my husband. I don't really know just what I want to do yet, but I do have a lot of things in mind that I want to kind of start doing more of, and just to see where it goes, just to see how it plays out and things like that. But I don't know, we'll see. But right now I'm going to continue to be in loud, laugh, and in color, okay? So you guys, I hope you guys have really enjoyed this video. You know, I'm a firm believer of manifestation. And another thing, if you guys want me to do another video part 2 as to going more detail about how manifestation works and manifesting and leveling up, bossing up, you know, I will do a detailed video of that. I mean, it's very plain and simple, and I can, you know, I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. I was thinking about doing a vision board, but I don't know, I'm up in the air about a vision board. It is very good to see what you're wanting, but if I'm making it plain and I'm writing it down on my list, I think that'll be good for me. I don't know yet. I still might do like a vision board and just put it up like somewhere here in my beauty area or somewhere here in this room where I film at, and just so it can be a constant reminder of what I'm wanting, and you know, and things like that. And I'll have a visual of it and I'll have it written down. I don't know yet. I just kind of feel like it's kind of redundant doing it both ways, because I already write, I mean, I manifest everything that I want anyway, so I just write it down, and I'm very plain, I'm very specific in what I want. I don't know, I'm still in the air about the vision board, but yeah guys, I think I've covered everything so far. And like I said, if you are new to the channel, then hey girl, hey, I am Miss Lovely. Welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll be more than happy to have you be a part of my lovely league. And if you are an oldie but a goodie, hashtag oldie but a goodie. All right, y'all, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon. Very soon. And don't wait till tomorrow to cut somebody off. If you feel like they're doing you no good, they're in your space and they're wasting space in your space, then don't wait till tomorrow to cut them off. Cut them off now. Bye, y'all.